Greetings and salutations, family and friends. It's your boy STD bringing you another Dawn of War 2 cast and another game featuring Inakura rocking his Inquisitor. He's actually going to be facing up against Dark Hero. Wow. I actually wanted to say Dark Hero. Oh man. Guys, if you're missing Dark Hero, put it down in the comments below. If young banana giraffe banana boy is someone that you're missing right now, put it in the comments below and I will send this video to your boy Banana Giraffe Man to make him know that he's missed. Now, it's not Dark Hero, he's too busy playing Company of Heroes right now, it's Dark Riku. A very legendary Space Marine player nonetheless. Though more known for his apothecary than his Force Commander, I dare say. Perhaps that was the reason I was thinking Dark Hero, you know, he used to main the Force Commander. Anyway, this is the matchup that we've got. This is actually going to be the final cast of 2.9.7. I'm going to move on to 2.9.8 from here on, and I still need replays at the time of recording this, which is probably 1 week before uploading it, but I'm just saying I still need replays. Send me the replays, it's in the description down below, the link to my Discord where you can send and share your replays. So the Inquisitor's trolling, going in the garrison, not a lot the scouts can do about it, but fortunately for the scouts, the Inquisitor is no Lord Commissar, so that shitty little plasma pistol, not really affecting the scouts very much at all. If that was a Commissar, the scout would probably be dead by now. I think the plasma pistol does something like 8 DPS, which then obviously does less to the light infantry of scouts. And then you compare that to the 17 DPS of the Commissar. You need to get a bit of sidearm address here. But Gasman do rat the scouts there, no real surprise. Force Command is just delaying. Using that Holy Hammer tactic. I call it a Holy Hammer tactic. I mean, that was the first guy that I ever seen doing it. Just hiding his melee heroes in cover, in range stands, just tanking for ages. But of course at this point in the life cycle of Dawn of War 2, that's a pretty common skill. Everyone should be doing it, really. But the problem for Riku is that he's done all that, but what was it achieving? He actually doesn't have either of these VPs, so I don't really like that. I would have liked to have seen him run away and maybe bait these two to chase, and then the tanks can go up the side and get the decap. Or just fuck it, have the FC decap under the fire. The same outcome would have been achieved. He had to retreat. Yes, it would have been quicker, but at least you'd have stopped the VPs for ticking down for a few seconds. I don't know, it is what it is. So we see the Holy Brazier coming out on the Inquisitor. Pretty common pick, really, against Space Marines. Giving her power melee DPS is obviously very effective, makes her so much better at chasing models. I was just going to say Hammer of the Witches on this model, probably going to kill it because she's poked that model a couple of times with a Brazier. Let me tell you, when the Inquisitor pokes you with a Brazier, no, not a Brazier, a Brazier, you will suffer. Then again, looking at the Inquisitor, if she pokes you with her Brazier, you might also suffer. I don't know. She looks all kinds of special ways to me. Anyhow, Tactical Marines haven't actually retreated to reinforce yet. They want to exploit that 50% extra capping speed. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I fired a soundbook. Jesus Christ. Man, my heart goes every time. I don't know what it is recently. I've just... The frequency with which I've been having soundbugs, unbelievable. It's alright guys, we don't have a soundbug yet. We actually see a really nice build from Riku here. Double tax, double devs. I wonder if these are going to get Vengeance rounds. Probably so. I'm not even sure what the current state of Vengeance rounds is. I know for a couple of patches they were pretty overwhelming and they got nerfed. I don't know how they got nerfed. If they got like power cost to their upgrade, or if it was just a damage nerf. But yeah, what Riku needs to do now is he needs to secure a gen bash, because obviously he knows what's up. He sees triple gens here, he sees the fact that Innie has got no tier 1.5 units. Obviously Innie is going for fast tech, and here it comes. Now the good thing for him is that Innie only has 20 red, so he won't be able to call down a Bane Wolf anytime soon. But he really just needs to secure this bash. And it looks like he's going to get it. Now he kind of fucks up here, does Mr. Riku, in that he doesn't notice the flank from the Inquisitor, which could actually rout this Devastator squad. Maybe, we'll see. Now it's going to rely on the Sentinel getting the stomp here, but actually no, it can't because it used the stomp with attacks. Nice Hammer of the Witches there on the Devastator, stops them from being able to rout the Inquisitor. And we don't actually see it for the Emperor unless it was already used on the Tactical Space Marines and the Flamer. That would have been a good idea just to get a few more, well, a little bit more damage. Quite lucky there that the Force Commander got a special. Honestly, if he didn't, that could very well have been a dead tax squad. I don't think one hit from the Brazier would have killed this tax squad even with the retreat modifier, but damn, I mean, yeah, she won't have Hammer of the Witches, so I think he got out anyway, but very close. You never know, she might have got 2 hits in. Little bit of slow reaction again from the Devastators, but that was very close. Well, getting some very tight engagements here. Now, the whole time that this has been happening, Dark Riku's been capping this side of the map with these scouts. Perfect scout usage, that's what they need to do. Just shift-click those points and forget about them. So, Inia's got to tier 2, well ahead of Riku. Oh my god, I didn't even... Man, I am just not paying attention in these replays. Somehow, Inakura lost a Guardsman squad in all of that scrapping. So that is not ideal for him. But it's okay, you know, he's calling in some Stormtroopers, he's got the Chimera coming in, and he obviously has a huge tech lead. Riku's not even close to getting tier 2. Now it's a shame that he couldn't have got a Bane Wolf, because gen bashing all of Riku's power right now would be just so powerful. Oh, interesting, using the drop pod there. Wow, that was a lot of Marines, Jesus, yeah, that was very cost effective. Was that like 4 Marines or 5 Marines? Nice use of the drop pod global.
Now we've got a chance.
Sentinels coming back out, pressuring on the map control. He knows there's no threats because again Riku's army's blobbing up and going for a big push. Not a bad idea, but now that the Chimera is already out, it's going to be a lot less effective, because all Ini needs to do really is spam Stormtroopers to support him. And you should be good. Of course, Riku didn't know that the Chimera was out. He was probably hoping I can get another jet bashing and actually delay the Chimera even further. We actually didn't see any Vengeance rounds from the Devastators. I wonder what the current situation is for the Devastator Vengeance rounds. Odd that we didn't see any upgrades for it. I mean, this seems like the perfect matchup. Maybe it's been over-nerfed? I don't know. Any of you guys know? Do you feel like Vengeance rounds perform well now, or did they get over-nerfed? I just look at this composition and I think, you know you're going to be behind, and so you want as much AV as you can get to deal with the Chimera push, and it also just helps you kill the Sentinel and the Inquisitor, so I don't know a better matchup than this one to get the Vengeance rounds. Oh well, we don't see him. Riku's finally going tier 2. We did actually get another bit of a gen bash off there. Took out the node and the generator, so he has delayed in his power quite a lot, to be fair. He's only on plus 35 and 45 power in his pool at the moment. Ini right now is actually gen bashing with a Chimera that has no troops in it. It's not going to bash very quick. That's obviously what you want a Bane Wolf for.
Power node is ready.
A little bit faster now that the Guardsmen are inside it. Still needs to rotate the Chimera slightly. Oh, hold on, let me turn off that Discord. Right. There we go. Missile launcher las cannon. A little bit late on the bunker. Have they stopped the bunker from being cancelable? Oh no, there we go, it got cancelled. Wow, these boys just can't do the bunker strats like I can it down. Is this missile attack actually going to get the hit? No, he isn't. Damn, that was quite unlucky. Oh my god, he turned around! Oh, what is going on? If Riku had kept moving up rather than air moving into the Stormtroopers, that would have been a dead Chimera. You know, the Chimera might even die from bolter shots here, but there's Guardsmen inside it. But he can't get out because the attacks are moving up. Oh my god, he's going to kill it with a missile. Shoot, 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 shoot. He got it. Oh my god, that is a huge snag for the Space Marines. Assault Kit Stormtroopers missing the frag grenade on the retreating unit, but the Riku! What was that? Riku clearly very rusty, bless him. Definitely not his peak performance. Force Commander getting some good deeps in. Bolt Pistol's actually pretty damn good against these Stormtroopers. They do so much damage, but they're very fragile. And unlike Guardsmen, they're actually really expensive to reinforce, so a good target for the Force Commander to chase around. You see, he says abuse much, but he isn't cancelling the bunker, so this is costing him loads. I don't really like this. In fact, Riku could easily take this and get a medical bunker for himself, and honestly, that'd be really strong right now, given that he's got 2 setup teams, and then drop pod in some Stern Guard on top of Assault Cannon Dreadnought. Damn, that could be a really strong composition, and then round it off when the enemy gets heavy weapon teams to deal with your Dreadnought, get Assault Space Marines. If he gets Ogrins to deal with the AC Dread, then you get a Thunderhammer Force Commander. This is actually a really nice compositional position for Riku, but I've just realised the VPs are not looking nice. 144 VPs ticking down super quick because there is a free cap against Riku. He needs to cap these VPs really quickly. But you know, that bunker being a medi bunker, he could defend this VP and this VP quite easily and turtle up, so it'll be interesting. Another option he could do is he could put P-Devs in this garrison here, and they can protect this, and I don't know, they can shoot over there as well. Wow, another grenade already. Where's the cooldown? Oh, it's a different squad. Oh god. It's not good for Riku. He really needed those devs to hold the ground, to be honest. Yeah, I thought it was the same Stormtrooper squad. I was like, what the fuck is that cooldown? Nope, he dropped in a different squad. Nice little judgment there from the Inquisitor. Kills the Tactical Space Marine. I wonder if he's going to upgrade them to Stern Guard. They are only level 1. I think it probably would be worth it. Riku's lacking in power though, to be honest. He's just lacking in a lot of troops right now. He needs manpower to keep control of these VPs. Like I say, he's got a pretty good composition. See, now the heavy weapons coming out, las cannons here. So he needs ASM. ASM will actually be really nice right now. The only problem is obviously the Inquisitor. The Inquisitor's pretty damn good against ASM. You can get those excruciators and assail them to put them in place. Focus fire them then with plasma guns. I mean, the really annoying thing with Assail is she can use Assail to stun your ASM, and then you can just throw grenades on them and they can't move, so that obviously will be pretty vicious. Potential for a barrage here. That's what you think, yeah. I mean, it's always better to try and combo the barrage with something else, like the ASM knockback or scouts. Okay, drop pod Marines coming in. Nice. Frag grenade there. Taking out another attack. We've got a big push from the Dreadnought. Last cannon devs they don't really care about the Sentinel, they're just gonna get the VP, I assume. Needs to cap, what's he doing? What the fuck, Riku? It doesn't matter. Space Marines do Space Marine things, you just walk into the enemy and beat them up in melee. Or Imperial Guard. But he lets the Sentinel get out, which honestly is kinda crazy. He could have killed that easily with the last devs, I don't know what he's doing. Nice little flank from the Stormtroopers here. They're probably going to go and pressure this VP again, I think. They could poke at the scouts. I don't think that'd be worth it though, because the Dreadnought's going to retaliate and going to bleed. Also, these Stormtroopers now are in a very precarious position. They've got to retreat through potentially a grenade and the Assault Cannon Barrage, which does full damage. This should be a wipe. Come on, Riku! Riku, get it! Go on, lad! No grenade attempt. And he doesn't even Assault Cannon Barrage them. Oh my god, Riku, you are so rusty. I get it, you're looking at these, but geez, what if you got to micro? You're just running last evs away, that's one right click, and then you're capping a point. Come on, man. You've got to make some plays if you want to win this game. I mean, he's got a triple cap, and Innie's economy is not looking great. I mean, he can go tier 3 soon, but the problem is that... Okay, you go tier 3, you're waiting, what, 90 seconds before you get it? Then you've got to wait even longer to get a tank out. That's a long time. There is already las devs on the field, you've got missile attacks running around, so, you know, there's already some counters for tanks. it's not obvious that a tank would just win this. And even things like Kasakin wouldn't be that good because you could just get a ASM squad plus Thunderhammer Force Commander. Yeah, they're going to be all over the Imperial Guard back lines. I would like to see that from Riku. ASM squad should definitely be the next choice, 100%. Not only does it counter pretty much everything that Innie has at the moment, it's really good for mobility jumping across here. I don't like that he hasn't actually upgraded this medical bunker. I think a medical bunker would have been great, and then keep the AC Dread in this area with your scouts instead, rather than keeping it over here. Then you can assert pressure here, you can protect this VP, and you've got the medical bunker on your side then. Really nice. Oh, nice flank from the Stormtroopers. Okay, Stone Guard, let's get your Hellfire rounds in. Come on. Get your Hellfire rounds in, they got the wrong rounds in. Here we go. This is where the Space Marines can really put some pain on those guards. But the problem is that Innie's just all over the map. To be honest, he's just out microing Riku here. Sending the Stormtroopers down there. The Force Commander should have been dealing with that ages ago. I know the Force Commander was chasing around here, but the Stormtroopers went to the garrison.
Sir, we're losing a big generator under
I don't know. This is a funny game actually, because there really isn't a lot of power, is there, for Innie, and now he's been gem-bashed again, so I don't think he's going to be able to get a tank. I think if Riku gets ASM now, he's going to be in a great position, because like I say, even if Innie goes for Kasakin, you can just jump the Kasakin, and then with the supporting fire of Tax and Stern Guard, the rest of this shit should fall pretty quickly. You will have to look out for the assail into double frag grenade combo, but the way that Innie is playing his Stormtroopers, he's sending them down the sides quite often, so he's not going to be able to have that play. You know, he'd have to block his Inquisitor and his double Stormtroopers together, which is something he doesn't appear to enjoy doing. So I think ASM would be a great option here. I feel like he's quite often overextending as well. I really don't think sending the Stern Guard to cap this wreck point was the play. I think they should have just stayed here, done what they could do to sort of dissuade the decap on the VP, but then they could fall back to the medical bunker. I definitely would have made that a medical bunker, 100%, man. I don't know if the Inquisitor has judged one of these fuckers. If so, she can probably wipe them with a judgment. And the other thing that Riku clearly has forgotten is that melter guns ignore garrisons. They do full damage to units in garrisons. They ignore the accuracy penalties. So going into a garrison against an Inferno Pistol Inquisitor, not a good idea. Now he finally wipes the Sentinel. Really late, to be honest. That thing should have died ages ago to the last cannon, using that Assault Cannon barrage. But I just worry about the 50 VPs here. I mean, Riku is really holding on.
generator coming up.
But it doesn't take a lot to lose a game when you've only got 50 VPs.
Spot, no doubt.
You know, another option that Riku could get right now would be P-Devs. I don't like another Dreadnought. I think that's a pretty terrible option, to be honest. He needs capping power. I don't really like the Librarian either, because he's got no heavy bottle devastators. He's only got las cannon, and there's no vehicles right now, so what's the point? Maybe he wants the staff ability to push fuckers away, but I don't like it. Innie is making the rather strange decision of getting Stormtroopers in tier 3. I don't understand why he wouldn't just get Kasakin. They're just in all ways better. They cap faster, they've got the protection against bolters because they're heavy infantry. They can sprint to move around the map faster, and they do more DPS.
Ready here.
I don't get it. I mean, obviously, he must want to save power for a tank or something, but he could have got the Kasakin out ages ago. This Inferno Pistol Inquisitor is absolutely melting Space Marines left, right, and centre. She's done really, really well. That Walker is more than paid for itself. Level 5 Inquisitor, I mean, that says it all. Look at the Force Commander, he's just been side-capping this entire game. Not really ideal for him. You know, you want those army-wide damage buffs from your Force Commander's battlecry, really, for the army versus army engagements, and he's just not had that. Wow, and he actually opted for a Melter Gun Stormtrooper squad. Bizarre. I really don't like this Stormtrooper play, because you know that Inikura has a purchase any tier 2 units looking at Stormtroopers, which you know don't cost a lot of requisition, so you've got to expect that a tank's coming, and what do Dreadnoughts do against a tank? Okay, you can go melt a Dreadnought, but then you're never going to catch the tank unless you snare it, but you've only got las cannon, which is in a mobile snare. You haven't got no melter bomb. I don't like it. Really don't like it. But nice disruption from the F3. Knocking over these guardsmen, stopping the decap. Good use of the drop pod for cover here. Tank's holding out as long as they possibly can. A little bit of poke onto that Inquisitor. Now, Dreadnought needs to rotate around. It's actually going for double assault cannons. That is such an all-in. Oh man. I don't know. I'm not a fan. I really think that ASM would have been so good. They could have come out ages ago. And the ASM give you that mobility. Like right now, what's scaring ASM? Nothing. You just jump the heavy weapons team and it's forced off. Then the AC Dread can move up and threaten the wipes on the Stormtroopers with the barrage. Just forgot about the Force Commander again, so that gets wiped by the garrison. I mean, if there's one thing that Assault Cannon Dreadnoughts can do, it's melt Stormtroopers. Okay, he's got out of the range of the heavy weapons team, which is lucky because... Oh, so much damage. It's lucky because if you get hit by that melter bomb and the last cannon, your Dreadnought will be completely immobilized. At which point, bye-bye Dreadnought. He should have just attacked the heavy weapons team there, he could have just shot it to death. It's really low HP. I feel like Innie should win this because of the tank. Riku's put himself in a corner where he's unable to even fully heal his Dreadnoughts. The Dreadnoughts won't do anything against a tank, and he should have known that a tank was coming. Even with the gem bashes, there's just been no power expenditure in tier 2 really for Innie. At least compared to Riku. I mean, just think about how much power Riku's actually spent in tier 2. You know, he spent 40 on a teleporter. What are these? Are these 150 each? 30 for the cannon and 120 for the Dread? So 300, 340, and then Stern Guard, like 360, 300. He spent the best part of 400 power in tier 2 for himself. What has Innie spent? Okay, he spent 50 on an Inferno pistol, 20 on the Heresios or something, and then a little bit on Melagons. That come on. So the tank comes out and it kills both the Dreadnoughts, and now there's nothing really to hold the VPs or to stop Innie capping. Innie can just drop down a bunker, get a medical bunker, Bob's your uncle, the game is done. So some big tactical mistakes there for Riku. I particularly disliked the instance when the Stormtroopers were here and he didn't even attempt to kill them when they had to run through both a scout, frag grenade, and an assault cannon barrage of the Dreadnought. That could have been a really easy wipe. But obviously, Riku is rusty. That's obvious from this game. Pretty desperate players here just to delay for even further rocket run of the tactical marines to stall the decap. The thing is, Innie has both of these VPs, but for how long I don't know. You have infiltrating scouts over here, they will get the decap. So it is actually going to stall things for a little bit because we're going to go to a 1-to-1 cap. You know, significantly fewer misplays from Innie, I feel like, in this game, yet in spite of it, Riku has made this really close. 45 VPs. And he actually wipes those Stormtroopers. But I don't really see what he can do here. Yeah, there's no way he can get those VPs. And now the cast can come out. Yeah, that's the game. As soon as he goes under 7 VPs, that's the game. Well, there you go. A little bit of Space Marine IG action for you. And that is going to be the final cast of 2.9.7. Thanks for tuning in, folks. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and comment down below to improve our performance in the dreaded algorithm. We need to get these videos to 500 views each in the week after the upload. Then we'll know that the algorithm is on our side and we'll get a lot more viewers coming our way. That is all from your boy STD today. That'll be Torpid out.